Hi everyone, I would just really quickly like to say before I start this video that you should go check out this channel right here. She is one of the funniest story times I think I've watched in a very long time, and I really enjoy her channel, so you should go check her out. I will link her in the description below, and we'll get started with the video. Thank you. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Vietchkovsky Tarot with me, Vietchkovsky. Today I'm doing a pick a card reading for Friday the 13th. This is one of my favourite dates of the year. Obviously I have a Friday the 13th tattoo, and it felt like a really appropriate time to do a 13 card spread. So I put a photo in at the beginning, and you can pick one card, you can pick two cards, you can pick three cards. Each of them has a different message for maybe something that you really need to hear, and I'll put the timings down below so you can find them as easily as you can, and you can hear what you need to for this Friday the 13th. We'll go through each card one by one this time because I will not be reading them as a whole. Okay, so for those of you who chose card number one, we will start with you. Okay, so to start with, those of you who picked card number one, this is the Black Cat, and this card represents an event or an omen crossing your path, and we have got for this the Ace of Swords. Now this card indicates to me that you're going to experience a lot of new ideas, a lot of new fresh ideas, a lot of clearer thoughts. Your brain isn't going to be as clouded as it has been. Maybe if you've been going through a bit of a rough period and you're not quite sure what's going on, you will start to see things a lot more clearer, and you'll have a lot more fresh ideas. You'll have a lot of new beginnings if you picked this card, and that is coming your way. So that's really exciting. Okay, so this is card number two, and this card was titled Walking Under a Ladder, something that you're avoiding, and for that we have pulled the Empress reversed. And this card sort of indicates to me that perhaps you have this more malicious side to yourself. You have this more malicious side to yourself that you're sort of avoiding addressing, and you're allowing it to sort of take over a little bit more than it should be at the moment. And perhaps you need to actually address this issue of being not yourself and not your brighter being. You should look into that. Okay, so this is card number three, and this one was labelled Broken Mirror, and this is something that you're not seeing clearly, something that has been clouded. And for that we have got the Seven of Swords reversed, which is a really clear indication to me that if you've picked this card, it means that you've got a lot of options ahead of you. You have a lot of directions that you could be taking right now, but your vision has been clouded by this one thing that is holding you back, that shouldn't be holding you back because it's not getting you anywhere. And you need to open your eyes a bit more to what is ahead of you and what could be ahead of you and the direction that you should be going in, rather than what is holding you back. Okay, and this is card number four. This is called A Knock on Wood. Where are you protected, and what is protected around you? Where is your protection coming from? And we have the Ten of Cups reversed. And this card appears to me that where you are protected is in the sense that you do not have a lack of harmony. You have a lot of relationships around you that are all very harmonious. They are all very together. Everyone is in abundance together. Everyone is cooperating. You have a lot around you that is protecting you, and your emotional well-being is being protected by what is going on around you in your environment. So that's a really positive thing. So props to you if you picked that card. Okay, so next we have card number five, which is Cold Hands, Warm Hearts, your romantic experiences and what to embrace in those. And for this we have pulled the Hermit, which sort of says to me that you need to embrace yourself a bit more. You need to learn to love yourself by yourself. You need to be your own light. You need to guide yourself. You need to really look towards yourself and love yourself for who you are and what you have, and make sure that in order to love more, that you have this love for yourself and you have this ability to be by yourself, because that's a really good quality to have. So okay, so the next card we've got is card number 6, and we have find a penny where you can prosper and get your financial advice from. And here we have the star reversed, and it feels as though with this card, it kind of implies that you aren't looking at what's around you, you aren't being grateful for what you have around you, and perhaps where you need to take this luck and you need to get this financial advice is by practicing gratitude and realizing what you already have available, what you already have at your disposal, and everything that is around you. And eventually it will help you in a financial and a prosperity aspect of your life, if that is something that you are currently struggling in. Next card, we have card number 7, and that is Wishbone, a wish to focus on. And for this card, we have pulled the Page of Swords reversed. And this card sort of indicates to me that you will find your luck in unexpected events. You will find your luck in the events that are thrown your way, the events that you couldn't see coming, and you should really grasp each moment to the best of your ability in order to get the most out of it, because eventually it will bring you luck and it will bring you what you need and what you are wishing for at the moment. Okay, we next have card number 8, and this is your sacred tribe and valuable people who are close by and around you and who to look up to. And we have got the Knight of Swords reversed here. So this indicates to me that the people who are of value to you at the moment are those who are more authoritative, those who have more authority than you. And this could be in any sort of relationship dynamic. This could be at work, this could be in family, this could be in yourself, like where your strongest point is. You should value that part of it, and yeah, your strongest relatives, your strongest friends, your strongest colleagues, those are the people that you should keep close to you and you should value the most, because they will help you push forward and they will help you grow and progress. Card number 9, we have a project to pay attention to, and for this card we have pulled the Queen of Wands reversed, which implies to me that something that you should really pay attention to is to not allow this possessive, insecure character to take over, and you shouldn't allow her to be your first impression or your rising. You shouldn't allow it to become you. You shouldn't allow it to consume you. Okay, so card number 10 is something that you don't need, something that you need to remove. And for that we have pulled Death reversed, and this is basically being very blunt and basically saying what is not benefiting you, what is toxic to you, what is not bringing you happiness, what is not bringing you what you need to remove immediately. You need to cut ties with it. You need to remove it immediately, because it's only going to tear you down. It's not going to allow you to have this rebirth. It's not going to allow you to have this renewal. I just realised when I do this, it looks like a spider. So anything that is not benefiting you, it needs to be gone. And then you can start anew and you can start afresh and you can continue your life not being dragged down by these toxic traits or toxic people or toxic anything. that is weighing you down at the moment. Okay, so card number 11, we have got something to prepare for that may go poorly, which is, we have pulled the Four of Pentacles, which unfortunately implies to me that maybe your generosity, if you have quite a generous nature, perhaps this is something that is going to bite you in the back eventually. You need to make sure that your energy is being spent in the correct way. Maybe this could be a money situation. Maybe if you're very open in your financial situation, maybe this generosity is going to be something that is a drawback for you. This could be any form of growth or any form of generosity, but it strongly implies a financial generosity. But this is going to be your downfall, and this is something that is eventually not going to go in your favor. So if you picked this card, maybe this is something that you should have a rethink, really make sure that your energies and your efforts are put towards things that are going to benefit you slightly, or are not going to come back and bite you in the back, essentially, or stab you in the back, whatever the saying goes. Okay, and we have card number 12, which is something that will go well. And for this card, we have got the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is a really positive card, because basically it's saying that something that is going to go well is having this blind faith in yourself, having this real strong trust in yourself that where your energy is being put towards is right for you. So if you pick this card, that is a really good positive card to pick. It means that you're spending your energy wisely, you're heading in the right direction, everything around you is sort of making you stronger and making you more powerful, I guess is a way to put it, without sounding really cringy. And this could be in a really creative way, this could be in a really passionate kind of way. What your energy is going towards and what you are trusting yourself with and what you have faith in yourself with is a really good thing for you, and you have a very strong personality with it as well. So, and finally we have card number 13. Lucky for some, unlucky for others. Personally for me, 13 is my lucky number, so this was a really good card to pick. And that is something that's surprising or exciting. And for that we have picked the Chariot. Now this is a really interesting card to pull for the final card, because it implies this real headstrong stability, this real progression in the right direction, this almost like a stampede, like a really fast pace, positive move in the right direction. And whatever this big change is, whatever this big surge of energy is going to bring you lots of exciting things and lots of really good positive things. So if you pick this card, then it is the lucky number 13, and there's a lot of good energy behind this card. There's a lot of positive feelings around this card. Okay, thank you for watching again my Friday the 13th pick a card reading. Please leave what cards you picked in the comment below and how it resonated with you. All comments and likes are appreciated. I put all my links in the description below. You've got my Ko-fi link for donations if you'd like to leave a donation. You've got my Facebook if you'd like to get in touch, and my Instagram if you'd like to follow me. I'll also post that YouTuber that I spoke about in the beginning down below. You should go give her a follow as well, because she is so funny. Thank you again for watching. I hope you made it this far in the video to hear me talk about this. And I'll be posting as regularly as I can. So thank you for watching.